Hey, man, what's your relationship like with Vince? Because you come to
Pretty
the company.
cool.
I know, but check it out. You come to the company in 1993, skinny-ass punk kid,
Right.
younger than a sumbitch. You work your way into that angle with Scott Hall, when you beat him, the upset, which was just television gold, and it was great. You guys had such great chemistry together. But when you come in, little bitty sumbitch, and you got over, but what was his attitude towards you? Because, Vince loves big guys.
Right. It was tough because the whole idea was Vince's, right? The angle, because
Right.
the angle wasn't just to introduce me, it was to actually turn Scott babyface.
Right.
So it was killing two birds with one stone. And, I had my tryout match in Phoenix, Arizona, the day after WrestleMania 9. And thank God, because back then, when you came in for a tryout match, they'd stick you with Virgil or goddamn Jim Powers or Lombardi, guys that had no vested interest in you getting a job there whatsoever.
Right.
You know?
Meaning not running them down, but they weren't really interested in shining you up so that you can make an impression.
Exactly, as Strongbow used to say. But Chief J. Strongbow.
He was great.
May he rest in peace. So Vince liked me from the get-go, and apparently he knew before my tryout he was going to hire me. I worked with Louis Spicoli, another guy that passed away because of mixing somas and alcohol.
Yeah.
But he gave me I couldn't ask for a better match.
Yeah, the kid could work.
Got all my shit in, Steve.
Yeah. Got all your
proud of
shit.
me.
Yeah, trademark.
Yeah, I did both dives out to the floor, like it was, and ridiculous suicide dives. I was just letting it all hang out. This was my chance, right? And Brad even came up to me afterwards, putting my stuff over, and I'm standing outside Vince's door. You know how guys do, right?
Yeah.
Waiting for a word with Vince. And he just came out, and he thanked me for being there, and I didn't hear anything for a couple of months. But, then he called me up. He ran the angle by me and asked me what I thought of it, and it's like, of course, what do you think I'm going to say? I don't think anybody has ever been brought in better than that, ever. That's the best way anybody's ever been brought in my opinion.
The shit pile better than the ringmaster.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's better than anybody, really, because everybody else just came in the conventional way, So everything that, Vince came up with, when it came to that, worked like a charm. But I got too big for my britches with the ribs and all that stupid shit, and he had to put me in my place. And so they had me jobbed IRS at SummerSlam, and they kind of punished me for a while, and then, I started coming back up and, had a great match with Owen, and then had a fucking match with Bret Hart that still to this day, people talk about it. And he gave me, even though I lost, he put me over. He actually went out on a limb and kind of turned heel just to get me over. And I got all my shit in, and we had probably a 35-minute match cut down to 25 for TV. And at the end, he raised my hand, hugged me. It was like, shit, man. That boosted my credibility straight to the top, And things were going good until the whole talk of heading down south came about.